Okay, so at the bottom you have the Five of Wands. The cards that you have is the Ace of Pentacles, the Strength, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, Justice, Ten of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So, and then you have the Five of Wands at the bottom. So yeah, Leo, if you've been working on something tirelessly, like excuse me, if you've been working on something tirelessly and you've had like a single-minded focus on that thing, it's time to drop it and seek justice for yourself. It's like, I don't know why you don't want to do this. I don't know why you don't want to have justice for yourself, you know? You need to let the situation go so that you can be justified. Because whatever it is, you're not being fairly treated, is what it looks like. And there's a need for you to have strength, which you will. And that's your card anyway. So I'm not worried about you. Even though I see that you don't want to do it, you're going to do it anyway. Honestly, like, I feel like you're getting pushed to do it in a way. I feel like you're just kind of comfortable where you are, and because you're so comfortable where you are, I mean, you're not really lacking anything. So yeah, you've been working on something and you need to drop this thing, but you don't want to drop it. But if you drop it, it's going to be justice for yourself. Like, you're going to be doing yourself a favor by dropping this thing. Either way, there's new opportunities coming to you, Leo. So either way, you're gonna have this Ace of Pentacles. You have this great opportunity. I feel like you can't see it right now. You can't really see it right now, but you have a great opportunity coming your way. And I just see that it's like you're stuck in a state of paranoia. Like, you're in this state of like, when is the next, when is the last shoe gonna drop? I see that you're really like on the lookout for something. You're really paranoid about something. You feel like circumstances and situations are kind of taking you over, but they're not. I feel like, Leo, you have all the power in whatever situation you're in. You have all the power. And it's so crazy because it's like, whatever situation that you're in, it's making you to feel like you have no power, like you're powerless, but that's not true. Like, it's not true. You actually have the upper hand. You have the upper hand, okay? You just don't know it. You just don't know it. You just don't know that you have the upper hand, but you do. And I told you this before in one of my other videos. I think it was May, either May or April. You were dealing with someone in that video that was like the Nine of Pentacles and you were the Sun, right? So you have the upper hand. Like, you have more to offer, you have more to bring, you have everything. It's all you. And Instead of you putting your foot down and like making demands, you're actually letting somebody else or a situation that's kind of beneath you control you. Um, I feel like because you don't want to be alone, but in a lot of ways, you're not doing yourself any favors, right? And oh, speaking of the Nine of Pentacles, here it is again. I didn't even see it. It's right here again. Okay. I feel like you don't want to be single. You don't want to be alone, but you're only going to be alone temporarily when you walk away, okay? You just have to walk away long enough so that something else can come in. You have to let go long enough so that something else can come in. That's just it, okay? You're not going to be alone. You're not going to be single. You're not going to be that, because the Ace of Pentacles is right here. Is right there waiting for you. It's waiting to come to you, but it can't really. You have your guard up in a way, okay? You're kind of like, you don't have your guard up, but energetically you're blocking things. Energetically, you're not quite comfortable. Energetically, you're anxious. So even though you're not making any moves, and even though you're not seeking justice for yourself, energetically, you're still holding on to things negatively. Okay? So even if you're saying to yourself, like, well, I'm not even with that person, like, I'm not holding on to them, I've already dropped it, whatever. You haven't, in a way. Your energy is still caught up in that situation. So I feel like let it go, let the situation go, let justice be served for you. Stop being on the defense and like looking out for yourself. Why would you want to be in a situation where you have to constantly like watch your back? Do you know what I mean? Like, you want to be in a situation where you're like sleeping with one eye open. Like, that's not cool. And if this is like a love situation, I don't see that. I see cups. Yeah, 10 of cups, 8 of cups. So it could be a love situation. If it's a love situation, it's like, why would you want to be in a relationship with someone that you don't trust? Trust is the foundation of every good relationship. That's the foundation. Honesty, trust. Okay, that's like the bedrock of good relationships, and that's any relationship, whether it's intimate or not. Whether it's sexual or not. But clearly this is a card of untrust. This is a card of someone who does not trust, somebody who's paranoid. This is the warrior card. Okay, I'm sorry about that, but there's no trust in battle. When people are on the battlefield, there's no camaraderie, there's no trust there, there's no friendship. Except the people that are on your team, but it's like, that's because you trust them. And sometimes you can't even trust them, because when you're in war, anything can happen. Okay? Casualties of war. It is what it is. But it's like, clearly with you being in this position, this is where you are right now, and this is where you want to be. Like, this is the position of where you want to be. And I don't understand why you want to be. Why do you want to be in a situation that you don't trust? Okay, so yeah, like I said, the bedrock of every relationship is trust. And there is no relationship without trust. Honesty. Okay? Like seeing someone as your best friend, seeing someone as your buddy and not your enemy, you know? Why, so the fact that you're putting yourself in a situation where you don't trust the person and you're still there and you don't want to let it go. You don't want to give yourself this justice because like you don't want to be alone. Not that you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be in this position where you have everything, where you have all the money and you have all the luxuries and you have all the stuff around you and you don't have a relationship. You don't want to be here, Leo. You feel like you're going to be unhappy, you're just going to be alone, you're just going to have your things and that's it, but that's not true. The universe has marriage, babies, wedding, everything good for you. The universe has it waiting for you, but you need to let this go. Let this go. You need to let this go. This is like a miscarriage. Like it's something that just did not come into fruition. It's like a stillbirth. Something that was not able to make it full term. Okay? It stopped at the 7 and it died. And it's sad. Like anything like that would be really sad. Like, it's it doesn't matter that it didn't reach full term. It was your creation either way. You know what I mean? It's something that you created. It was a part of you. It was something that you put your whole effort into, and no matter what it was about or how it came about, it was yours. And now you have to let it go. And that's hard. It's hard to do stuff. It's hard to do that when you've created something so dear to yourself. But there's always new opportunities, and the universe is telling you that they have fresh opportunities for you if you would trust in them and give up fighting for something that is unjust. It's not right. There's no honesty here, right? There's no honesty here. It's not fair. It's not balanced. All right? And it's like if you walk away, once you let it go, drop the issue, whether it's a relationship or not, it doesn't. Whether it's a relationship or not, it looks like a relationship and it also looks like work. I feel like there's a work situation where you may have gone into investment with something or put your investment into something that's not panning out, and it's like a whole or like a lawsuit or like a court case that's just not going to go in your favor, and it's like that's okay that it's not going to go in your favor. It's all right. Take the loss. You're going to get another opportunity to start all over again. just hold on to what you have right now and be strong. You'll be okay. Okay, so this is your advice for the month of August. It's like whatever you put your investments into, it's just not gonna pan out, Leo. It's not gonna pan out. Whether this is a financial investment, whether this is a relationship investment, it's just not gonna pan out. You're gonna have to cut your losses and be strong, be yourself, and hold on to what you have until you can get better opportunities coming to you. You're really going to have to let go. If this is a relationship, you're going to be the one to have to seek this justice for yourself and cut this person out of your life so that something better and new can come in. And if this is like a court case or this is like investments or something like that, it's not going to go in your favor. Okay? It's not going to go in your favor, and you're going to have to take that L, walk away with your tail between your legs, but you're still going to be okay regardless. You know, at the end of the day, Leo, at the end of the day, you're going to be good. Okay? You're going to be good. And this is another person. Definitely there's a need to walk away from this person. All right? This is a person that's kind of this is a person that is definitely stuck in their ways and they're not going to change. Okay? I just see someone who's like super stuck in their ways. Someone that doesn't really take other people's opinions or other people's like ideas, opinion, advice or whatever you want to call it. They don't really take that into consideration, and it doesn't matter if it's the right thing, the wrong thing. It doesn't matter what people are telling this person. They're just not gonna. They're gonna do what at the end of the day what they want to do. That's what I feel. So it's best that you cut your losses, cut your ties, move on. Better positive things are gonna be happening to you, because the situation that you're in right now is this. This is what you're dealing with. This is the chaos that you're dealing with. Someone from the past who was literally not stable with you. Someone from the past who was not trying to commit to you. Okay? That's what you're dealing with. The other things at the bottom of the deck here is the Two of Cups. Let me show you. I just want to show you to get you the Two of Cups. There's the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this person might have already been with another person, or that there was definitely another person that this person feels more connected to, that they feel is more relatable to them than you are. Either way, there's definitely, this is a problem. Like someone who is, you guys cannot get on the same page and they don't want to commit. That's a big red flag. Okay, those are huge red flags. And you knew them, but you just, like I said, you're comfortable in who you are. You're comfortable in your surroundings financially, whether it's like you have family supporting you all around you. So, you know, those kind of things makes us kind of lazy to like make corrections in our lives when we have like a loving and supportive family and we have like finances together, like we're not needing of anything. We're comfortable. You know, when you're comfortable, you don't really, even if you're in a dysfunctional situation, you don't really feel the need to like get out, because it's like you're good. You're good. You know, you kind of feel like, well, why should I complain? I mean, you almost feel like you're being ungrateful to complain, because if you were to ask for better or something more, it will be like perfection. It'll be like you're asking for perfection, right? So you're like, let me just, let me not be greedy. But be greedy. Why don't you deserve the best? You deserve the best of the best. And if you haven't reached there yet, keep going. Keep going in life. Keep asking for more and more and better and see what you get. It's a game. So, like I said, you don't want to walk away because you're afraid of being alone, and you're afraid of this, like, feeling like you're isolated, and you're afraid. And I understand why you're afraid, because you are comfortable, and you don't want anything that's like not comfortable. You don't want anything that's kind of gonna like be weird, okay, and out of the norm. So you're just staying put with the status quo for now, but the universe is saying that they have something better for you. Okay? They have something way better, way more up your alley, way more up your speed, way more to where you're trying to get to. And you just have to let this thing go. Like, just let it go. Okay? Let me see. I want to see what this Seven of Pentacles is all about. Okay, let's see what this thing is that you're just holding on to. It's like you don't want to let it go. When you know that it's unjust, that's the thing, and you don't trust it. You don't even trust the situation. You don't even trust. It's like you don't trust it at all. You're just sticking with it because you've done it for so long. You don't want to give up. You've been with this situation for so long. You don't want to look stupid. That's the only reason that you're sticking with it. It's like you just don't want to look stupid. You don't want to look dumb. Right. And that's exactly what's coming up. The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. Right. You've worked so hard on this thing. I'm gonna get these later. You've worked so hard on something that has caused you anxiety. I feel like you've worked so hard on something. You've put all your efforts into something that it's really stressful, and it's just hard to let go. It's just hard to let go. And the other cards that fell out was the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, Death, the Star, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I just feel like it was something that you charged full speed ahead with. Like you were 100% in it. Even though from the jump you saw that it was sketchy, perhaps, you were still willing to give it your effort. You were still willing to give it your effort, and but there's no opportunity here, babe. There's nothing here. It's just not working. It's not a solid physical connection. Passionately, it's not even passionate anymore. There's really no passion there anymore. There's no physical connection anymore. So right now, you're healing because this is the past, this is the present, and this is the future. In the past, you really charged ahead with this thing, right? You went full speed ahead, you were there, you were consistent, you were there. Now in the present is death. Is like I said, it's like stillborn. The situ is dead. It died. It died in like it died before it came to full term, and it's sad. It's sad. It's sad, but you're gonna heal. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna get back on the right path because at the end of the day, Leo, this was just not the right path for you. That's why it died. Right? That's why things did not come into accumulation. It's because things did not come together because it wasn't meant to come together. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. That's why. You just thought it was, but it wasn't. You know, it's not meant to be. So at the bottom of the deck was the Temperance, and I feel like it's just saying, Leo, just pace yourself, pace yourself. Be gentle with yourself um, during this time. Just be gentle with yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't beat yourself up about it because don't be in your head about it because Leo, it wasn't your fault. There was nothing that you could do. I mean, you can sit there and judge yourself and be like, but I knew that it was sketchy. I knew that, but why did I do that? And da 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 da. Well, why? Because of this. Because of this. That's why. Okay? And I just wish as a person would like tell me that they would be in the presence of this and like shut it off or like be like, oh, I don't care, or like not fall for that. It's not even possible because this is what we're all looking for. This is what every single human being is looking for. True happiness and fulfillment. So you cannot tell me that you'll meet a person that makes you feel like this and you're just gonna be like, oh, okay, it's whatever, whatever. No one's gonna do that. You're gonna charge in. You're gonna want to put all your effort, especially being a Leo, the big heart that you have, being the lover that you are. You're such a lover. You're such a lover. Okay. You like all that romantic stuff. You like cuddling. You're a lovable person, and to find another person that makes you feel that way, the way you make other people feel, it's rare. It's rare. And so I can see I can see why you did what you did. I see why you moved the way you moved, and why you were like dedicated to this thing, you know, but it was just a test. It wasn't the real thing, you know? It's like it was a code drill. Like, this is just a test for the real thing. It was like preparing you for the real thing. It was preparing you for the real thing. That's why it came in the form of the real thing, you know? That's why it came like this, because it had to get your attention. You know, it had to like sucker you into getting in that thing, right? If it wasn't appealing enough, you wouldn't have gotten into it to learn the lessons, to clear your karma, to heal your old wounds that you didn't even know was there, right? Because this thing triggers some wounds, I'm sure, that you thought that you had like healed, or you thought that you had gotten over, you know? And it came in this form so that it could get close enough to your heart to heal those wounds. It wouldn't have been able to get close enough if it didn't come like this. It had to be sincere and real. So the feelings that you felt were real. It's just that it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to stay. Okay? It just wasn't meant to stay there. But you have something that is meant to stay. And this is what you've been wanting, right, Leo? You actually have something that is coming that's meant to stay. For real this time. But you have to let it, you have to let the fake thing go. Okay? You gotta let the fake one go for the real one to come. So we're going through death right now. Letting go. And we're moving to our real path, our path of healing, our true star, our true destiny, our true like life purpose. Okay? Now let me see. Yeah, so that's what I was that's what I just pulled for the Ace of Pentacles. So that's what the Ace of Pentacles is gonna do. It's coming to you, but you need to, that Scorpio card. Right now you need to let go. You need to let go so that your star, it can come to you. So that this can come to you. So let go, Leo. Let it go. Okay? Let it die. It's already dead, you know? It's like it's a dead thing that you're trying to revive, and it's gone. It's over. It's been dead. I just want to pull a card for this Four of Pentacles. Because I want to see like what it is that you got to hold on to. I know it's like you got to hold on to like yourself, you know, and like everything that you have so far. You have the Lovers in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. And then you have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom. I mean the Three of Cups at the bottom. So what this tells me is yeah. Make the decision to let go, okay? Make the decision in this Lover's card by the end of August, by the end of this month of August, to let go. Make the final decision. Cut it. Cut it. Okay? Decision made. We're done. Okay? We're dropping this. We're dropping the partnership. And we're going cold. No contact. We're done. We're done because there's gonna be no freaking partake of no. You don't want to be partaking in a situation where somebody doesn't care as much for you as they care for someone else. Okay? Where someone does not care for you as much as they care for another person, it's not okay. It's not okay for you. Okay? Let them do whatever they want to do. Let them, that's karma. Let them handle their karma. Okay? But serve it to them. Give it to them. Let them have it. Let them have this justice. Drop it and let them have their karma. Okay? So we're not doing this, we're not doing that, and there's just gonna be like this cutoff with this sword. I mean, there's a lot of cutting off that's being done right now, but it's just because we haven't been doing the right things, people. We haven't been on the right path. We've just been out here. We're just out here. We out here, you know? We've just been out here, just no man's land renegades. And now, like, the universe is stepping in, like, look, I've let you kids play enough. Like, you guys are doing, like, you've made a mess. You've made a mess. And now we have to clean this mess up. So basically, that's what's going on right now. This is the cleanup. And everybody got to get into their place. Every whippersnapper has to get into their place now because playtime's over. So, I just feel like, you know, just expect that there's a lot of cutting. This August is all about cutting things. Like, cut it off. Knock it out. Cut it off. It's all about getting real, getting honest, being sincere to yourself and others, being responsible, and getting on the right path. Okay? So that's what I have for you for August, Leo. Leo, you're going to be really holding on to yourself, keeping things very close to your chest, keeping everything close to you. No time for nonsense. You're going to be yourself. You're going to be strong. You're going to be yourself. You're going to be strong. You're going to hold out. You feel me? Yeah, you have a lot, but you can always have more. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with asking for more if you have a lot. Don't be scared. the Bible says you have not because you have asked not. So there's no limitation to how much we can have. There's no limitation to, if you can still want, you can still have. As long as there's something that you still want, there's a possibility of you getting it. Okay, so do not limit yourself. You deserve the best. Okay, don't think that, oh, I'm already like blessed, so I guess I can deal with this. No, don't do it. Reach for something better. So you're gonna hold on to yourself. You're gonna be strong. You're gonna hold on to the things that you have. You're gonna stop this paranoia, like, because you don't trust the person. Why would you want to be dealing with that? Like, why would you want to be dealing with anxiety and stress because you don't trust somebody? Like, you should be dealing with people that you can trust. You're going to seek justice for yourself by dropping the situation because you don't trust it. You're going to allow new opportunities to come into your life. You're going to give yourself that time and get out of your head about things that you know you need to do. You know the right thing. Do it. It was lovely. It was sweet. It was great. While it lasted, okay? It was cool while it lasted. It prepared you for what's real, what's to come. I feel like you've dealt with your skeletons in your closet out of the situation, and now you know what's up. You're going to walk away. You're going to be single until the right opportunity come along, okay? So that's what I have for you for August, Leo. Until September.